So hello all, welcome back to Windroid. So today in this particular video, we will learn about how to scrap data from a website to a CSV sheet and how we can create data visualization and sentimental analysis on that particular data in Python language. So first, we will go to this site called Forage. Forage is basically a site that is created for doing projects. So if you go to Forage dashboard, so you can see a lot of dashboards that can be learned, many particular use case sheets. You can see a lot of job simulations. So if you have a specific career interest that is related to data, design, education, consulting, you can go ahead, or you can select the company and search for the project that is available for this particular interest that you have. And you can see a particular project will look like this. And I'll go and show you a particular data set that we'll work upon today that is basically connected with British Airways. So I'll just go to British Airways, and this is the data science project that British Airways has floated. There are particular tasks we need to complete, and in this process, we will understand how to predict customer behavior through data science. So here you can see that I completed this program. So this takes about 3 to 4 hours time, and we'll see more on this. So just click on next, and we'll see what this particular data is about. Uh, we will understand from this video on what this particular message that British has to say to the data scientist. And here is a background information. And the background information is that British Airways is a flag carrier airline from UK. Thousands of people arrive and depart from UK. And then there is a particular website that will have a particular data of the reviews. So this is the website. We'll go to the website. This is a review website which has got the reviews from all the customers who has flown on this particular airline or multiple airlines for that matter. And we will have to scrap that data, the reviews that is available on that particular web page, and then we will have to create sentimental analysis and understand more from the data, and we have to put it on a PowerPoint template and uh, submit to them for further reference. So they have given the links of connecting to a Python library. I don't use this because I use Kaggle as the platform for my Python coding. So we will use Beautiful Soup definitely, because that is the particular library that we use for creating sentimental analysis and also scrap data. Not for sentimental analysis, just scrap data. We use Beautiful Soup, and we will use Matplot library for the library that is used for creating visualizations. We will use Pandas framework for data manipulation, but I don't use that. I will do it on Kaggle platform. I'll show you more on this. And these are all additional resources that is mentioned here. But basically, we will go to this website and learn more on things. So this is the website. This is got the reviews of all the airlines and all the airline lounges and seats and airport reviews. Everything is there. So this is particularly connected to the British Airways. So you can see the reviews will look like this. There will be a rating. There will be a summary of the particular, or the header basically for the description of the reviews or comments. There will be detailed review, and there will be the kind of passenger, the traveler, the seat type, route, and all these things that is required for us to map our data. And here you can see all the reviews here. And so you can see a lot of reviews are there. Just coming to the end of the page, you can understand that we have more than 3,855 reviews. So right now, for example purpose, I'm just scraping the 100 only on this page. I can just change that to 3,855 to download the entire thing. But right now, for the purpose of taking the video, I'm just going ahead with this 100 data. So I'll just show you what the steps that we will do. The first step is we will analyze the website. So this is the website. So first thing that we'll do is that we'll analyze the website and see in which all containers, which all tags that we have the data connected with, or where it is lying. Okay, so we'll come to that. So just click on right click and just click on page source. That will take you to the page source. Okay, so the first thing that we want to see is on our page is this particular header, right? So this is the header. So just go here and just control F and find which type of tag is there and in which this particular text is contained in. So we can see that it is in the H2 class text header. So we need to gather this information from H2 class text header. You will have to note it somewhere. So just copy paste this, and now we'll go ahead and see what is the next. So we can see that what is the name and the date, right? So we'll just click on the name, and we'll see the same thing on here. And you can see that it is in span. The name is mentioned here, and you can actually see the dates here. So the entire thing that we need the kind of text that is there in the span, and we need to have the additional parameters like date published and all, and date time and all. So we can just copy paste and put it somewhere. So that is the second one. And now we need the complete summary of the reviews, right? So we just go ahead again, do the same exercise. So whichever text that you want, we'll see from which tag that is associated. So you can see that this is from the text that is a division class. So the division class is the tag, and we have the kind of item property here, and you can see the trip verified is also mentioned here. So we'll have to have this particular tab, that is the division class, and the item property is review body, and also yeah, that's it. So we'll just copy this and paste it somewhere, right? So like that, we'll have to do it for every single tag from which you need to get the data pulled up. So I'll just show you one more thing. So just type of traveler, right? So we'll just go ahead and control F and type of traveler that is in the TD class, which is basically a data container. So we will take this particular also. So we'll just take the TD class, and we can also take the what do you call the cabin flown, and route and date flown, and all these things. So these are all mentioned here, right? So yeah, the route and all these things are here. So we'll copy all these things, and we'll also get the recommended is because this is very important. It's a yes or no. Every the customer is recommending it. It is very important. So we'll just go here, and we'll just see which tag that this is. So it is again a TD class, and that is a review rating header. Okay, so we'll add that also. So take it all to a list, and I'll prepare the list. So I'll just show you that. So the basic attempt is only one thing. Whatever that you need in terms of this thing, you need the text that is to be captured. You need to select the tag that is associated, and that will come from the inspect element, right? So that is what we do. So here, let's see how we can search this. That is the rating that is given. So let's see some of the tags. Okay, let's check for 10. Okay, so we'll come down and see. Okay, see that the rating is 10. Okay, so this is coming in the division item property review rating. Okay, so this is the tag which gives the rating. So if it is uh, I'll just copy this and show make you more clear. So you can see that there are 100 tags. Okay, and this is one, this is the next. The rating is 10, and yeah, item review 1. Okay, so we'll click the span item prop rating value. Okay, instead of division tag, we'll take the span tag, and that will have the item property rating value. Just and paste here. So these are the things. So 1 out of 10, right? So we got, so next is like 9 out of 10. So this is the tag that we need. So once you have copied all the tags, you don't need to script, or you don't need to go through Python language learning to understand syntax or anything of that matter. We have analyzed the website, and from there we have pulled up the tags. And here I have mentioned the tags that is required. Okay, so this is the H3 tag and the item property name, H3 time, and the item property date published. We got the H2 class header, the division class header, the span with the item property rating value, and we got the TD class, which is basically the data inline text part that we need to get, and that is connected with the rating header aircraft, cabin flown, route, date flown, recommended, etc. So these are the tags that we need. Okay, so now we go to AI. We use Chatgpt to actually tell that, okay, Chatgpt, get me a script wherein I will be able to extract all the data in these tags. Okay, so I'll just show you an example. We already I've created there. So this is basically what I've done. So create a Python code to scrap the website mentioned, and data in the tags mentioned. So here we can mention the website here. So the website is basically this particular website, and go here and website. Yeah, we mentioned the website and data in the tags as mentioned below. So I mentioned all the tags here, and also download it in a CSV. Okay, and then just click send. So it will create the entire code for the script for the. It's very easy. I'll just explain a little bit on things. So these are we are installing the particular or calling for the particular library that is called the beautiful soups 4, that is for extracting data. We are importing pandas. This is the URL. This is the URL, and we are making a request to the website using the HTML parser. So we are we are storing the particular uh, details or the text that is there on the tag, and these are the labels or the headers or the column names, right? So these are the column names. So this is basically a loop function wherein each particular block for all the reviews that will be looped, all the code will be looped so that it ends in the last 100th review. Okay. So these are the review blocks. So you can see the span, the property name. We will append that to uh, uh, names. So we got the names. So the data whatever there, it will be pulled up to this particular column, that is name. That is what I mentioned here. Date published, it will be on dates, and all these reviews will be here on reviews, right? And that will coming from the division class, division data container, and the classes text content. And all these are basically what they're doing is that it is pulling the particular data from the container and appending it to the particular column, right? So we're doing that. And once that is done, and we will create a particular data frame, and we name the data frame as df, and which have got all the data here, and we will save it to cfv. Okay. And we will be able to run this code onto a particular platform. You can use on a local system the Python anacondas and Python PDs, pandas, everything, and do that. Or you can even use a portal like Kaggle or Collab to actually run this. Okay. So now we will go to the Kaggle dashboard. So I'll just go for kaggle.com, and so I have my notebooks already created. So this is the notebook that is created. I'll just little bit explain you on what I've done. So since I've already run it, so I'll just explain you how I run it. So first thing is, these are all will come from the start, and we just ignored warnings because this is a constant thing that comes on Kaggle. The warnings will be continuously come for every single aspect, so we don't want any warnings to be prompted to us. So we use ignore for that. We create numpy, we import numpy library, we import pandas, we import matplotlib and matplot library and the seaborn, and we also import beautiful soap as bs. So these are all libraries that we call for, and then we will create a data set, and that is called r, and that will connect to the particular website that is called uh, the airline quality. Okay, we'll just mention the website here, then the exact url, and just see the content. So these are the contents, entire contents that has come from that particular website, right? The entire content is here. So we'll work on these contents. So I just showed you this content because I just wanted to show you that the content is pulled up from the web page, and we are just showing that particular website or the content html in front of you. Okay. So that is the content, and I'll go. Hmm. Okay, I think I missed this particular data. Okay, so here. Okay, now we have created the main. We will get the main content with text, so that we declare something called AD, and that will basically connect to the division class elements, and with the iProm property, with article property. This I tried it, but it never not succeeded because I not only do I have data in division class, but I got data in various tags. So I will just skip this. I think I don't need this anymore, so I'll just delete this. So this is basically a test run that I created, where I will get the request from this particular website, and that is declared as r, and I will get the text content that is connected in the division class, and that also holds the content for the reviews. So you can see all the reviews has been pulled up here because I have collected the data from the division class with text content. So this is the class, and this is the container or the tag division. So we just show you this is how the data pulled up for the 100 reviews just for sample purpose. But we not only need this, we got a lot of other things also to be got. So these are all my test runs. I'll come to the last one rather than showing you everything. So right. Right. So this is the script that I finally got into. So right. Okay. So this is a fundamental analysis for the next step. Okay. So I have copied the particular code that I created into the Kaggle, and here you can see that we have imported request, we have imported beautiful soup, we have imported pandas, we have fetched the website content, we have created the data labels that is uh, mentioned here, all the data labels, and we are extracting all these things. So I mentioned you earlier all the kind of tags that from which we need to get the data from and where it is appended to the particular column. So the additional thing that is there on the script is to create that, ensure that all the lists are an equal length. So we use this the max length syntax to actually create the ensure that all the lists are an equal length, and then we will create the data frame here, and then we will download this. So we'll run this and we will get the CSV file here. We'll download the CSV file here, and that particular file is nothing but this particular thing that I'm showing. 1 second. So this is, it will come like here. Okay, it's got all the headings. It's got the name heading. It has got all the data connected with names, location, date, summary review, verification, full summary, seat type, route type, everything is here. Okay, we leave off sentimental score and sentimental category as of now. That has to be created on a different thing. We'll go again to the particular uh, this thing. We'll go to ChatGPT to generate a code for that. But as of now, this is, so the entire data is ready. So what all did we complete here? So we completed the analysis of the website. We created the Python code from there. Okay, we created a notebook in Kaggle and we ran the code and we transformed the CSV into. We created a CSV after that, and now we are going to transform this data into Looker Studio. Okay, so the thing converting this particular uh, data here into Looker Studio is quite simple. We just go here to extensions and connect to this thing, Looker Studio, and create a report. Okay, the connection is very simple. From there, we will need to have the tricks and understanding of Looker Studio to generate the particular Looker Studio dashboard. So I'll just show you how the dashboard is made. So from the data, I have got, see, all the particular headings have come here. Okay, and I have created the dashboard out of this. So here you can see the number of reviews that has come on various months. So you can see that 22 has come from March, 12, 28, 25 from August, and these are the total reviews that has come. Here I can actually sort it according to the kind of aircraft. I can sort it according to location. I can sort it according to the name even. Okay, so here you can see that the particular month, like August, has got the highest review count. Okay, the particular count has come from these particular geographic areas. So if you can see, United Kingdom has the highest count of 54. Then come US, which has got almost like 19 counts, and all the other locations. Okay, so you can see if you can just select to this particular location. Okay, so this is United Kingdom. So this is the kind of review that has came for United Kingdom. The total reviews. You can also see that the day wise reviews, the month wise reviews, and 12 in March, 6 in May, and 6 in April, May, and 11 in June, like that. Okay, you can also see the rating value, the kind of ratings that has come. So how it works is that the average rating is 3. Okay, and the overall rating is 3.77. So the average rating of this particular location, that is the country called UK, is 3, but the average overall rating, so that means that the average rating is much low for this particular location called UK, is much lower than the total average, right? So this is the number of the reviews that has come, and this is the rating. So if you can see the March, the rating value is higher. You can see here in February the rating value is just 3. You can increase the value 5.73 out of 10, and in rating of August is way above the rating value, the average overall rating, that is 5.42, and there are 12 reviews came and all these things. So you can see how many people have been in 10. Okay, just click on 10 for United Kingdom. So you can see that the 10 reviews has come, 2 in March and August, 3. Now you can see the rating value is also 10. The average rating is 3.77. And you can see it has come, it is recommended, they have all recommended that, and it has come from the business class 5 and economy class. Uh, just a sec. So yeah, you can see business class, economy class 1, of this 10 reviews or 10 rating that is given by 4 from business class, and economy class 1, solo leisure.
So more on the Looker Studio,
4,
you can
and
actually
couple
create
1.
customized charts. Here I already made a chart. This is connected with, you can just go ahead and see that we have connected the date only here, date only, so that the line graph actually connects to one dimension, that is date. Here I have created a particular column chart which connects the date, the rating value, and the name to get the count. So I'm just getting the average value, right? Rating value. So I just do multiple dimensions on rating value and on date. Here I actually created the filtration according to month. I got uh, here I can see that just selected for month, right? Here you can just change it to date also if required. So here, yeah. So you can do all those things. And here I have used the chart called maps. So I can go ahead and change that map also. Here I take two parameters. One is date and one is location. So the location is the main parameter here. So even if I want to change that to a donut or a pie chart, I can do that. Here you can see the percentage of reviews that has come. Highest for United Kingdom, 19% for United States, like that. So you can go ahead and change whatever as per your requirement. The review rating I have created with a rating value, and the rating dimension I used it for the rating value. So you can see that 39% of people have selected one, 3% of people have selected six, and yeah, 14% of the people have selected three. Yeah, and 10, if you can see, only 6% have selected 10, given the 10 rating. Okay, I can even sort a lot of aspects, like if I want to get the data of no and see how all these particular data aligns to no, I can do that. I can filter according to seat type, I can filter according to the type of travel, right, and how it works, and all the charts will align accordingly. So that is the beauty of Looker Studio. Even we can have functionality sufficient on Power BI, Tableau also. The basics of all these data visualization softwares remains the same, and so we can use that. But as Looker is free of cost, but it's not the case for Power BI and Tableau. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. So this is the word-wise summary. We will understand like what is the kind of sentiments that is attached to the kind of words that these people has given the reviews for. So for that, what we'll do is that we'll go to the chart. We'll go to the sheet or the file that we have downloaded CSV, and what we'll do is that we will get the full summary. Okay, we'll go to the full summary, or rather we will get the summary review. Okay, so we just copy this, and we'll go to the site called freewordcloudgenerator.com. That's a free tool, and what we do is that we will go ahead and paste all these values here. Okay, so we just paste all these values here, and this is basically an exercise to understand what is the frequency of repetitive words that is coming as a part of the review that is given by the customers who has flown in this airline, and that basically helps to understand a little bit on what all items or words that is repeated and that is shown on a cloud. So here I can just see that what all frequency of words has come. So these are the frequency of words. So for example, the service has come 16 times, experience has come 11 times, BA, that is basically for British Airways, it's come 11 times, and all these things. So I've copied and pasted it somewhere like here. So I copied and pasted it here. Yeah, and I'll create a particular report based on that. I'll show you more on that. So we'll come here, and then what I'll do is that number of words, I'll take it to the maximum, that is as per the free version. So I can see automatically this particular word cloud comes. So service comes highest, then comes experience, BA, all these things comes, right? So that is basically what I've copied and pasted on the Looker Studio dashboard. So I can just show you this. See this, right? And that is the word cloud experience based on the summary of reviews. I have not taken the full reviews, I have taken the summary of reviews and understood certain aspects where service, experience, customer, BA are coming the highest. But there are words like poor, delayed, worst, explanation, shocking, hurt, and all these experience the customer has, disappointed, all these things, that is also has to be taken care, right? So I'll just show you how I have taken the particular data that is connected with the frequency. What I've done is that I have copied this particular words and then pasted it here on the sheet, and then I have created a dashboard in Looker Studio just like this. So I'll just click on this and tell you more. So what I've done is that I have taken the tree map. Okay, that is basically the heat map or the tree map, and what I've done is that I have selected the data. We have got the text and the frequency. The frequency is here, right? So you can see the frequency. So this is the dimension, and this is basically the text dimension. So these are two x and y coordinates that I've used here. And what I've done is I'll go to Looker Studio. So and just show you. I have created a dimension called text, and the date range dimension I connected it with a value. It has to be connected with number, and that is the frequency. So that is how it works. Like, just go to service. I got 16 references of service. Here I created a particular, I'll just show you on this. This is a particular yeah, scorecard that I mentioned here. It just gets the total frequency. Okay, so total frequency of words, right? So that is not connected with the number of reviews, connected with the number of words. Okay, so you can just go here, just sum total here, and that is 301, right? So the same thing. So the same thing is coming here also. So that is basically, so if I want to click here, so like let's click service, so it is 16 count, right? It will come 16 here. Audio coming something like this here, so it will come as frequency 16. So that is how Lucas Studio is a little bit slow as of today, so I don't know why, but anyway, because of network issues also. So here I created a word cloud. So last but not the least, I'll come to the sentiment analysis. So that is the basic objective of understanding like how many reviews are positive, negative, and neutral. For that, what you can go to the earlier, I mean, this thing. I mean, Chatgpt, we have created the reviews link here, right? So we have created a CSV here. You can continue from there, and I just asked a question how to use sentimental analysis. So it mentions that you will have to import a particular directory or a particular library that is called text blob. Okay, it's a free to use library, easy to use library for textual data. So I will do that installation using PIP. That is the syntax, and use textblob and install this, right? And then I'll just test this. So what it does is that first it imports the text blob. Import text blob from text blob, and then what is that? A sample text. It will create a blob, and then it will create a blob sentiment, and it will create a sentimental polarity and a sentimental subjectivity. Okay, more on this I don't want to spot right now. So the sentimental polarity, if it is greater than 0, then we'll take it as a positive sentiment, and if the sentimental polarity is less than 0, then we'll get the negative. This sentimental dot polarity is actually collected from already existing library, which has been trained. It's a model, it's a library that has been trained with a lot of data, so it can actually give the feedback on what is the exact sentiment based on a textual content, right? So that is also already trained model, so we don't want to work too much on put scratching your heads onto that. We'll just understand that the trained models give you an idea on what is the sentimental polarity, and based on that, if it's more than 0, then we'll take it as positive. It is less than 0, then we'll take it negative, and if it's 0, then we'll take it as neutral. Okay, so we can use other ways also, like Vadder is one another library that we can install. But on this particular data frame, what is asked me is that you have to import the pandas as PD and text blob as text blob, and then you'll have to get the sentimental from text. So here I'll get the sentiments from the text that is connected to the full review. Okay, so here you can see this is the full review, right? Full summary. So I'll get it from there. So I'll go ahead and this is not full review, it is basically full summary. I have to change that syntax because that particular header is not there. So yeah, so right, right, okay. So in this, I also asked on the review say, can we add another column for the analysis for analysis from column from full summary? So here I mentioned full summary, right? Full summary, it has not to be full summary, it has to be the full, yeah, yeah, we will go to the full summary, right? So we are asked to create a particular additional column based on sentiment analysis, and that will come from the input that is from full summary, right? So I don't know like what went wrong, because I have mentioned full summary, but here it is mentioned full review. So this will not work. I'll have to change the full summary, but rest all is okay. So here it will connect to a data frame, and the df will be downloaded, and that will have a name called review with sentiments.csv. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that thing on the Lucas Studio. So what I'll do, so yeah, so what I'll do, yeah, so for that I'll have to introduce the data frame, which is already the file got reviews.csv. I want to import that, right? So this particular file will be there on my local machine. So what I'll do is that I will add upload the data first. So I'll add a new data set, and I'll just drop these files here so that this particular file is there on the Kaggle SAS, okay, or the data frame. Okay, just once it's uploaded, so we can add an input. So here, yeah, we can add the file here. You upload, it comes here, and then just click the down arrow, and you can come here, and this is the reviews tab that we need, right? So that is where the data is. So That is where the data is. So it's on the reviews. Yeah, it's on the reviews. So go here and and so just copy this, and you can just paste it here. It will come like this. Okay, and what you will have to do is that you will have to add this particular final British Airways file.xls here. Okay, so that is the name of the file, right? So the name of the file is here. So just go here, and this is the file name, and here you can go ahead and put that name here. Okay, final British Air file.xls. That is the name of the file, and from which sheet that you want, that is the sheet name is equal to reviews file. So that is also that you will have mentioned, so that you can upload the particular XLS file from your local machine to Kaggle. Okay, so once done, you can just use this particular, code or text like print ds. So it will show the data frame here. So it's all working fine. You can see the headers and five or sample four data that is available, top four headers. You can use describe also to understand. That's a basic function that we use in Python. And then we will post this particular function here, which we got from this thing from your Chatgpt. So we are using this particular logic that if x is greater than 0, then it's positive. If it's less than 0, it's negative, and if it's equal to 0 or else, it's neutral. Okay, and that will come as a review with sentiment analysis, and that is Excel file that you can get. Okay, so you can just go here and do that, and then you click on the reviews.sentimental. Then it will actually merge and create the document like here. And here you can see that additional two headers has come. One is the sentimental score, and one is the sentimental category. Okay, so if you can just see the first comment. The shocking food serves exorbitant prices. So that is the summary. So here you can see that there is a negative summary, and the rate at which it is minus 0.1. So it's less than 1, right? So that is the intensity. So intensity can also be understood from this particular sentimental score. So just see the highest sentiment. So just see here. So we go to the just go to the highest. Okay, so just see how the score. This is the highest negative score for sentiment and analysis. So you can see what the customer is saying, that absolutely terrible, lost my luggage, and here you can see that she has mentioned that they delivered 3 days flight, and smashed into pieces, late departure cost me miss the connected flight. And this is the highest or negative, comment that is being received, and that is based upon the sentiment score. You can also see the highest positive sentiment also clear, and just see the highest positive sentiment, that is 0.69. And I upgraded to Club Europe AD and excellent experience with BA and all these things. So that is also possible. That is created by the model. So what I've done is that I have uploaded this particular data onto the Looker Studio. So just create something like this. So a donut chart. So what I've done is that I collected the date and the sentimental category. So and the count of names here. So the names will be the metric, and the dimensions will be sentimental category. So you can just see. So just see that 49% are negative, 50% are positive. Yeah, 50% is positive, and one is neutral. So almost 50% is positive, and 48 is negative, and one is neutral. Yeah, 49 percentage and 1 percentage, right? So 49 out of 100 are positive, 48 out of 100 is negative, and there are neutral. Okay, so finally, let me just summarize what we learned on the entire video. So the first step was to analyze the website. The website was nothing but the Skytrack website, which is the reviews website. When we used to pull all the reviews, or the 100 top reviews, or the 100 first reviews that is available on the website, we are actually collecting the review score, the headings on the summary, the total summary, the type of aircraft, type of traveler, seat type, including recommended. We are going to the inspect element to actually see which all tags will contain this particular text. We saw that there are different tags like H3 spans with item property names, various item property names like date published. We got the text editor in the H2 class, division class, and various TD class, all the data containers or the tags. Then we went to ChatGPT to create the code for that. Then we went to Kaggle, and then we uploaded all these data or the code into Kaggle and ran the code. And we got the CSV file that we went and created something like this. And then we created a Looker Studio, just like the dashboard, like this. And then we also went into the word cloud so that we create a word cloud based on the kind of text frequency. We also created a word cloud analytics where we created a tree map or the heat map of various words that based upon their frequency. Then we went again to ChatGPT to create a code for sentiment analysis. So we went again to Kaggle and we ran the code. We uploaded the file and then we ran the code. We ran the code and we downloaded the file or appended the file with the sentimental analysis, and we created a file like this that contained the rating, that is the sentimental score, and the sentimental category. And then we went ahead into the Looker Studio and created a donut summary that gives the output of what is the percentage of positive, negative, and neutral remarks. And we also show that as a whole, the sentimental score is 2.94. So the positive it is 8.557 and negative it is minus 5.63. We also went out and found out like the score and what is the sentimental associated with this sentimental score. So that's all pretty much that we have covered. So hope this particular detailed description gave you all the aspects of scrapping the code and putting it on to a data visualization with the kind of sentiment analysis that we need require as a final output. So thanks for watching. So have a good day. Catch you. 8.59. So that is the total. For the positive, it is 8.57. The negative, it is minus 5.63. Okay. So finally, let me just summarize what we learned on the entire video. So the first step was to analyze the website. The website was nothing but the Skytrack website, which is the reviews website. When we used to pull all the reviews for the 100 top reviews or the 100 first reviews that is available on the website, we are actually collecting the review score, the headings on the summary, the total summary, the type of aircraft, type of traveler, seat type, including recommended. We are going to the inspect element to actually see which all tags will contain this particular text. We saw that there are different tags like H3 spans with item property names, various item property names like date published. We got the text header in the H2 class, division class, and various TD class, all the data containers or the tags. Then we went to ChatGPT to create the code for that. Then we went to Kaggle and then we uploaded all these data or the code into Kaggle and ran the code. And we got the CSV file that we went and created something like this. And then we created a Looker Studio just like the dashboard like this. And then we also went into the word cloud so that we create a word cloud based on the kind of text frequency. We also created word cloud analytics where we created a tree map or the heat map of various words that based upon their frequency. Then we went again to ChatGPT to create a code for sentiment analysis. So we went again to Kaggle and we ran the code. We uploaded the file and then we ran the code. We ran the code and we downloaded the file or appended the file with the sentimental analysis, and we created a file like this that contained the rating, that is the sentimental score, and the sentimental category. And then we went ahead into the Looker Studio and created a donut summary that gives the output of what is the percentage of positive, negative, and neutral remarks. And we also show that as a whole, the sentimental score is 2.94. So the positive it is 8.557 and negative it is minus 5.63. We also went out and found out like the score and what is the sentimental associated with this sentimental score. So that's all pretty much that we have covered. So hope this particular detailed description gave you all the aspects of scrapping the code and putting it on to a data visualization with the kind of sentiment analysis that we need require as a final output. So thanks for watching. So have a good day.